Funny.
Wat je naam sê?
Ja.
Of ons 'n naam kan sê.
Wag, nee, actually kan ek sien nou. Sorry.
Ferdi.
My naam is
Quentin, Ferdi, Marlies, Berlin, Herman, John, Jaden, Lorraine, Maria, George, Marlies, wat nie Marlies is nie, daai dag. En ons doen dit weer eens, in die boek is daar foto's van daai dag op die toer waar hulle verloof geraak het. Hulle het 4 dae terug getrou. Dis hulle honeymoon trip.
Fantastic.
Het draait niet zo.
Wordt het grapper net.
And good morning everybody. Welcome to day 1 of driving on a waypoint adventure. This was Beyond the Moon campsite. Fantastic site. We love it. We've been here a few times and we'll come back. Very nice and quiet. Everything is well looked after and it's a perfect spot. Remember it for the future when you come to this area. Now we're going to do 165 kilometers more or less. We're going to change the route slightly. We're going to go through parts of George now. And you guys must be careful not to lose the guy behind you. They left the gate open for us. That's fantastic. We're going to turn right here in the front. But now we're going to have a fantastic day with a few fantastic passes and a great drive. This is it. 33 passes. Number 18. Let's go! Jaco sê nog van my gister, hy gaan die hek vir ons oplos. Ons het vir sukkel. Remember the Toes River? That is the Toes River. We're going to cross it. We crossed it now, and we're going to cross it again. And this, starting now, is pass number 1. Kaimans River Pass. It starts now. Jy gesien, gister toe ons daar stop en Ferdi se kar kom, toe ek weet dit is Quentin onder die kar. Sê ek sê gaan hy iets sê gaan okay. Dan gaan hy. Hierdie. In die action camera. You want? The river's not very busy, but it's still running. We came here the other time. Remember I said 7 gorges, 7 rivers, that's river number 1. Tow River, remember the Tow River? We crossed it earlier today, close to ebb and flow, just before Neisner, before Wilderness. It was the Kaimans River mouth, and the Tow River mouth was the first one we crossed. This is the Tow River. Ons begin altyd die toer hierso. By Wilderness by Addo. 7 plaas op die This is Gauna State Forest, or Concordia State Forest, or as it's also known. This is the Gauna River Pass, and we're going to turn into the forest again at a place called Komsepat. Die pad se naam is Komsepat. Remember the woodcutters which I told you about? They were very busy in these forests, and they started to use it to get their wood or their stock down to Knysna. It's called calling the herd. You can stop if you want and go and blow in that little thing there if you want. Area about 3.
Lang tye wat ek dit so nou weet ek nie of die uitstal is of nie.
Mense sê altyd vir my op hierdie toer, jy sou seker baie stellig gehou. Ek kry seker snorkie kom so met dit was. Ek is dit self. Wie wou reg vir jou? And good morning, everybody. So, that was a new campsite for us. Fantastic one, it's quite cool. They're still new, they're still learning. Dana se Vrede campsite is what it's called. It's the owner of the farm, I think Audrey's father. His name is Dana. And they named it after him. Now we're going to go for breakfast at Die Plaaskind Padstal, which is just around the corner, basically 5 or 6 kilometers from here. Then Uniondale, which is 32 kilometers from here. We'll stop for diesel. There's a nice little supermarket, okay. There's a pharmacy, there's a liquor store, all the necessary things that you need to top up. It's a fantastic drive, and we're going to have some fun. Here we go for the day. This is another let's go, let's go.
Fatty, John, when you say 120, is it 120 from Uniondale or 120 from here?
It's 120 from the farm, from the farm store.
Copy that. Vanaf agter my.
Right, ons gaan mooi parkeer daar by die Plaaskind Padstal en dan gaan ons bietjie kyk na die volgorde. Maar ons wil dit so 'n bietjie verander van gister.
John, jy het gister genoem hierdie is die begin van die keerbooms. Is dit werklik die spring hier, die fontein hier naby of is hy nog 'n entjie van hier af?
Some say it's one of the best routes in South Africa. Is it? We can't say because we haven't driven all of them. But definitely must be in the top 5. The Babianskloof. And guess who built it? Our friend, Mr. Thomas Bain. But this is it. Welcome in the Babianskloof. This pass is called Nuwe Kloof Pass. It's a longish one. It starts now. Just around this corner in the bottom is another sign where you can stop and take a photo.
Ja, dankie, ons gaan nou ondergegoed op in 'n foto vat.
No problem, ons gaan stadig. And we are still on the Nuwe Kloof Pass, by the way. It's not stopped, it's still on it. Graaskrans is just in between. Right, when I start hooting, I am in this gap that was a very narrow gap many years ago. This is called Graaskrans. Imagine this being very narrow and you can't see. This is Graaskrans. I want to hear you when you see the sign that says Raaskrans. Daai Jeep het so 'n fyn hoetertjie, nee, ek kan hom nie, julle hoor hom nie eens binne in die kar nie. Wat is daai? 'n Klein Pasola. Weet julle wat is 'n Pasola skootertjie? Hy het sulke hoetertjies gehad. Daai Jeep het so 'n hoeter.
Kom julle nie bang te maak nie.
By ons kloof is called die slot.
Ali miskien kan flash op die dashboard.
Ja, ons geniet dit baie. And good morning, everybody. That was 8 Spun's bush camp. Nice, nothing wrong with it. We love going there. Every now and then we use it. There's another campsite here in the front at the gate. You might see it from the road, I can't remember. If you can, I don't think so, it's too deep in. Very hands-on guy, he does it all himself. He even cuts the lawn, he says. Anyway, this is his farm, it's called 8 Spun, and most of his income comes from tourism, the campsites that he maintains. A fantastic place, one of our favorites. But now we're going to go to the complete opposite. No luxury, only bush in the Antoniesberg Mega Reserve. Famous picnic spot in the reserve called Smitskraal. Jaden will count the water crossings. There will be a few. We'll stop at 2 or 3 interesting places. I'll tell you a few stories. And a coffee shop. One of those coffee shops. But get ready for a great day. And of course, do you know that this tour is called 33 passes? We are driving a few passes today. Did you know there are some giraffes in the Antoniesberg? When you get here where I am, look to your left, there are 2 giraffes watching over us. We're going to stop here after this water crossing for a moment, and I'll show you something interesting. Tune in and get that imagination ready. Made handbags and rucksacks and shoes with baboon leather. Obviously now, for obvious reasons, that was stopped. Not allowed anymore to hunt a baboon anywhere in South Africa. Money gatherers, baie boere. Is daai nou die beste wat jy het? Ach nee, wat?
Bedoel jy, is mooi. Bakkie mooi skoon.
Ek sien Chris se water bokant jou trailer se dak uitsteek. So splash maak hy compared to joune.
Next time, man.
is 'n bietjie beter. Kyk, jy moet in jou speeltjies kyk. Daar agter jou, daai Jeep. Hy was net maar faal. Hy's pikswart, daai Jeep. I'll tell you which one it is, but these ones are all okay. You can go for it. Kom. Jy kan nie deur daai een jaag nie. Hy gaan vir jou seermaak. Hierdie een is cool, hulle kan kom. Block it there because it's too deep. Zevenfontein gemeenskap boerdery. Trek water. Let's go. Trek almal agter my in asseblief. Ek wil gou kyk of daai vliegdekskip kan deur. Jy kan sien jy moet 'n bietjie low range gegaan het nou daar. Net. Guys, be careful of the splashes now. I will tell you there's one crossing coming up which will cut your tires if you go too fast. And also, guys, from now onwards, you can't walk away from your vehicle. Although I spoke to you guys about the buffalo.
Jy het sommer vinnig hier kom lê, né? Opsit buite, dan gaan ons op gou daar lê.
Negatief is nie hy nie, maar hy's 'n bietjie dieper. Let's see if we can get Jean wet. It's an easy crossing. A little bit water, it's more or less level.
Dit is mis gemaak. Wat nog te sê van 'n spatsoekie? Kom, volgende een. Kom, ek gaan 'n bietjie nader skuif. Ek gaan nie met hy nou voordeel trek, maar kom ons kyk maar. Hy klip se bonnet is vuil. As een druppeltjie op die voet. Sien gewoon kyk wat waar die nou sien. Daar is die beter ene, but not there yet. Oei! Ja, maar jy was die verkeerde keer geweest. Hy het jou doodgetrek, hy dink. Not even close. Hier kom 'n sensible een. Wie is dit, Ferdy? Ferdy, dit is die eerste een wat die prys wen vir die verantwoordelike persoon. Nee. Wat is dit? Right, Ferdy. Hierdie Tupperware cruiser kan hy dit doen.
With a nice kudu. Be careful of this one. Go very slow. It will cut your tire. And there's lots of kudus here in the front. Don't go too fast through this one. Fanny, het jy daai boodskap gekry? Voor die kar. Is nog een hier voor ons kar. Net hier rechts van die pad nou. Ek dink nie almal gaan hulle sien nie, maar hier so staan een net rechts van my nou. Why are the rhinos endangered? Do you know, Jaden?
Because of rhino poaching.
Who knows how many black rhinos are left in the world?
Of 4,654.
How many? Say again.
4,654.
If you said 4,650 more or less, but the actual 54, I wonder. But yeah, that's about the number. They are very endangered. Which rhinos are the most dangerous of the two?
The black rhinos
Yes, why?
have a very bad temper.
They like, old man, this water crossing is a dangerous one if you make one of the whole tour. Not a dangerous one, it can just damage your car, so go very slow. Here's another interesting water crossing. Great one, always cool to do. Party van julle gaan dink, julle kan nie deur nie. Go slow, very slow, because you might get a fright when your car tips to the left. It's a cool one, it's a safe one, it's just narrow. Unless jy is nie so groot soos wat jy dink. Crossings, this must be 21 then. Awkward angles maybe for some, but it's all good. Just stay on the track. Moet nie te vinnig gaan met die sleepbaans nie. Hou net jou momentum. Dit gaan snaaks voel, maar dit gaan niks doen nie. Dis ons ouens wat so top heavy is hierso wat partykeer vir my bekommerd maak. Grasnek Pass, great pass of the 33 passes tour, pass number 21. Ek is net bly ons kry nie nog een karry van vooraf nie. So now we're going to drop down. The secret of this is not to sit on your brakes. You are in low range, you're supposed to be in low range as far as I'm concerned. Use the gearbox to slow you down. These things for a reason. Find a spot, park where you want. Lots of space here. The guys with the trailers, you can go right around. Smithscroll River Crossing, a great one. This is one of the river crossings. We actually drive in the river, downstream. It comes in here and then we're in the river and we go for about 200 meters or so, 150, 200 meters. And sometimes this closes the whole thing and you can't do the Paviljoenskloof because of this river. You can also stop and put your feet in the water if you want. But our campsite has got a fantastic swimming hole. Net hier onder die boom waar ek nou staan, op julle gaan het sien, is
Daar liep jy nie op piepie en niemand gaan agterkom. Die roete werk hier nie, net in 'n dik.
ja, is dit
O ja, ja.
Ek stap hier onder met die môre weer. It's like my boas, a little bit of the same. Here, what's the What is it? Ja. Maar de Afrikaanse namen, ons al van. Hier is van de video. Dangerous. If you don't concentrate, you will cut the tire. That's guaranteed. If you don't, you go too fast and you hit that edge too hard, the tire's pressure are so low, you must concentrate. The other danger, the issue on that part, I can't see all the time. It's not coming traffic. There's no. Goeiemôre het ons gesê. Good morning everybody. That was Royhoek campsite. One of our favorites, a remote bush camp. Well done for keeping it neat and tidy. And it's a great place. Even the toilet is an adventure. Let me find this guy. Now we're going to do 35 kilometers to the next campsite, which is Breintjieskraal. Breintjieskraal is a cool place. I'll tell you more about that and our history with that soon. But for now, 35 kilometers to Breintjieskraal. Here we go. Let's go. Right, Fanny, as jy daar by hom verbykom, sê net vir hom, jy is die laaste ou.
Ja.
Dankie. Past concrete sections. It's just one, which has a step. Go slow and you will be fine. sê net vergeet nou van Waypoint Adventures. Asseblief.
Dan kry daai jare was aan die selfoon en nou sê hy vir my, ek kry 'n oproep. Meneer Olivier is op die lyn vir jou.
Good morning everybody. Brintjieskraal, a fantastic site next to the Groot Rivier. Good lawns, great ablution, great campfires, great pizzas last night, and fun all around. We're going to Addo with a mission to cross Antoniesberg Pass, about 237 kilometers to that campsite, of which this morning will be a bit, what's the word I'm looking for, complicated, intimidating. We'll see how that goes. Also, we're going to do a brunch stop or close to lunch stop just after Antoniesberg Pass, just so that we can take a breather. But for now, we're aiming for Antoniesberg Pass. Let's go! Also, this is pass number 26, Groot Rivier Poort Pass. Another Poort Pass, they call it Groot Rivier Poort Pass. Van 'n voertuig. Seker die ou wat die ander kant loop. Of die ou wat nou van die kant af gekom het. Wow. Kyk. Make sure your car's in low range. You don't have to be, but that will be my advice. Our friend Andre de Villiers always said, take the highest points, and I say he's correct, even though it might look wrong sometimes. Right, hoe gaan ons daar agter, Fanny?
Die manne met die trailers doen baie goed.
Right, fantasties. Daar's nog so 'n paar van hierdie met een wat nogal redelik intimiderend is. Dit was naby van Addo. Ons is nog in die poortgedeelte. Ons gaan nou op. The big danger on this track is tires. Watch out for those sharp rocks. Find the right line and go for it. "33 passes, number 18. This is almost the end. We call it the end. There's one more pass in the park. We'll do that tomorrow or the day after when we go out. But this concludes the actual tour part of this adventure. It was a great one. Now we're going to go to Addo Elephant National Park.
Jan, gaan verby die olifant. Ons wil 'n foto van julle van agteraf saam met die olifant neem.
Nee, ons kan nie net verby gaan nie, want sy maatjie is naby. Hier is 'n hele trop. En die pad behoort nou aan hulle. En hier begin hy nou. Addo Heights Pass. Pas nommer 33. Sy petrol jeep. Are we there yet?
Just 25 minutes.
How far still to go?
1.3 K. Lions mostly sleep 60 to 18 hours a day.
Really? I feel like that sometimes.
the left, we have one male lion.
Dis 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3 female lions lying down.
That's well, we go back now for 5 days and then we go on a tour again for 14 days. And then we go back for a day or two.
You guys basically traveled the world.
How much did this cost?
Million.
And how much did the house?
It's a nice car, it's a V8.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's a donkey. It's a donkey engine.
What does that mean?
It means it's slow and forever. It will last forever.
It means it has better quantity than quality.
You always say slower is faster.
Yeah.
If you go slow, you always get there.
Quality is for the Chinese.
Well, but it's an iPhone. Like an iPhone is a good thing.
Yeah,
Made by the
the
Chinese.
Samsung A15 is nice.
Nah. Have you got one?
What?
The Samsung A15.
No.
What have you got?
Samsung Galaxy S21.
You see, one day when you're big, you'll get an iPhone.
iPhone 16. What iPhone do you have?
You see? Check.
You have an iPhone 16.
I've got a 70.
You're lying, it doesn't even make that.
I've got a Tesla phone.
A what?
A Tesla phone. It talks to Starlink. I've got Starlink there. Check on the roof. You know, we'd rather be homeless like we are. We are homeless.
If you're homeless,
Check.
that means you can't afford this.
And if you're homeless, that means you have no house.
And if you're homeless, that means you
people-
can't pay for that.
People pay us to take them on trips.
That would be bribing, and that's illegal.
No.
He does have a
Facebook.
point, guys. He is wearing a shirt.
And I've got a legal guy. Fine.
And that's
What if it's fake?
Okay. It can be fake, but it's not. But it can be.
You are very
Wait, so you
suspicious.
actually on YouTube?
Am I suspicious?
Yeah.
Wait, do you actually do